All right, people, welcome back to SouFLoTV. Again, it is your host with the most. Man, listen, the place are on hot. Let me say this first. Do y'all realize how many bad people are suspected bad man and wanted man have been captured and I say captured because captured is the word to use, within a short space of time, within less than 30 days, just now. It's funny how when election time come around, we get a sweeping cleanup, eh? What happened to all the other years when we've been crying and begging and saying, please do something, please take them off of the road, please make the place safer. The tax-paying, law-abiding citizens of the beautiful island of Jamaica want peace. The children deserve peace. How long we been saying that? And the only time you see we get some kind of ramped up operations with result after result after result is when election is looming. All right, everybody, before we go any further with this program, I would like for you to go over to Chairs and Benches TV on YouTube and subscribe. Not only that, I want to see SouFLoTV sent me over there. Show a little love, show a little support. I've never steered you wrong, and this is the type of channel right here that you can actually watch without worrying about content being too derogatory. You can watch it in front of grandma, you can watch it with your sister them or with your girls, especially the ladies. Go support. Click over, link up with Chairs and Benches TV, hit that subscribe button and engage with their videos. They have some very educational videos, especially on immigration in Canada, right? Link up over there on Chairs and Benches TV, and I'll see you over there. Come here, go check to see if my supporter them over there. I said, SouFLoTV sent me, so I'm here. All right, one big family, one love. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. Anyhow, we're going to talk about the Tamale Sparta thing as far as his case update goes. You also know we are going to intertwine his story with 6 more people being arrested and these kind of things. Connection to the Sparta gang out of Flanker Mobay, which he has been connected to for some time now by the law enforcement officials. That is what them say, and me say so. Alright, so far, let's start out with his case. Now, a tribunal sitting to determine whether the dancehall entertainer Tamale Sparta should be released from police custody has been rescheduled for 3 hearing dates next week. And this is what the Gleaner just put out today. Here's the thing. Like I said before, they're trying their best to hold him as long as they possibly can hold him for. I still don't think they have anything concrete on him, but I think they are building something, and I also think that they are brushing up close to it, and they know it, but them just can't get the right person or a couple of people or even one person to actually say, yes, I will point the finger, I will tell everything. Obviously though, the man them attack upon each other. These aren't my words. These were the words that were released again through the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Alright, they are the ones that said that they are ramping up operations. They are dismantling the Sparta gang. They have good intelligence because they have picked up both high-ranking officials in the gang and top-ranking men in the gang, and people attack. They said that some of the men are talking. They said that a few weeks ago, and a lot of people had doubts. Well, if we did have doubts, I don't think you need to have doubts anymore, because as far as we can see, a whole lot has been going on. All right. So as far as Tamale thing go, the artist whose real name is Leroy Russell had his hearing set for August 10th, 13th, and 14th, following Tuesday's sitting, which was held via Zoom, conferencing at the Freeport Police Station in Montego Bay. He has been held under the ongoing state of emergency since June. Since June, they hold him, you know. A lot of people are saying, leg on the man, you know, have nothing upon him. Leave him alone. Why not always pressure him? Right? And I told y'all before, they know why they're holding him there. They know exactly why they're holding him there. The outcome, though, is something that we can guess. Because it can either only go one of two ways. Either they're going to hold on to him and slap him with something like a Vibes Cartel situation, or they're going to let him go once again, once they have squeezed all the juice out of the orange, if you know what I mean. Now, during Tuesday's proceedings, Tommy Lee's attorney, who is Ernest Smith, he sought legal deliberations with government representatives. Both sides will be holding subsequent talks to determine if the entertainer should be released. So in other words then, his release at this present moment is still up in the air. It is still on the table, being debated by all sides. Some are saying, no, hold him in here because we need him in here. I'm telling you, it is detrimental to our ongoing operations. That's from the law enforcement side. From the lawyer side, they're saying, and it is the lawyer's job to say that, is let my client go. You understand? You don't have nothing upon him, let him go. The people that must say behind closed doors, we do have things. So we are holding him. We think that holding him will lead us to even more things. Now, Tommy Lee was taken into custody as a person of interest on July 7th. Today is August 6th. So a month ago, he was held, right? Taken into custody. Law enforcement sources had previously stated that the police wanted to question him in regards to the upsurge of violence in his hometown of Flankers, St. James. Now, as you remember, a shooting did take place there where his daughter was shot, as well as another child was there who died from being shot, and the adult was also shot up. So it's a serious situation that happened leading up to this. Now, I don't know if what they're saying, is retaliation going on for the shooting of his daughter. The man must have got tell them, him soldiers them to rise up everything. You're picking the take up gunshot. If you're that much of a bad man, like the law is trying to portray him to be, or I shouldn't even say trying to portray him, I should say the picture they have painted, right? Under suspicion. If he is that much of a bad man, then me know say if that was me and I had powers like I have been described to have, then if my daughter pick up gunshot, everything would arise up. You understand? So this under these things now, them are holding on to the man. Tommy Lee taken into custody as a person of interest on July 7th, a whole month ago. In the meantime now, prior to Tuesday's tribunal, two Western Jamaica-based attorneys, cautioned that Tommy Lee could potentially sue the authorities for false imprisonment and for harassment. I am sure that he can also sue for defamation of character, and he can also sue for damages of lost wages and all kind of something like that. And he would have legal ground to do so because it is proven that they keep on picking him up but not able to hold him on anything. I don't know. This is a dangerous spot here because check this out. If for any reason they decide to play dirty and them decide to say, oh, so you're threatening for sue, that means we have to make something stick to you then. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there in the air. Alright, so anyway, the artist was previously listed as person of interest by the police in Kingston Eastern Division in 2016 in relating to a shooting incident. Then in 2017, the Freeport police station asked the DJ to turn himself in for questioning in relation to a shooting in Flanker during the Christmas time. Attorney at law Lambert Johnson is the president of the Cornwall Bar Association, and he told the Gleaner that being repeatedly listed as a person of interest could lead to the perception that the affected person is being deliberately targeted. And I mean, we can't go around that. It is true. I am staying neutral in this. Me not pick no side. But I've been saying this for the longest also. I can't imagine the mental strain and the pressure. This thing has stopped millions of dollars for Tommy Lee. It has interrupted his career severely. It has been ongoing. him getting picked up all the time, him being listed as a person of interest all the time. You could only imagine people outside that want to do business with him, they are probably looking at it like a lost cause. As in, I'm not going to put my money over there because we don't know if they're going to come pick him up again. And then dates that are scheduled, he won't be able to fulfill those obligations. So let's not invest our money there. Let's go with somebody that is a bit surer or more sure. You see it? So if approximately every year the police pick you up, have you in custody, and declare that you are a person of interest, and then you are released and you are not even charged, after a while, it begins to feel like victimization. After a while, it will seem like you are being targeted, is what Attorney at Law Lambert Johnson, who is the president of the Cornwall Bar Association, said. Senior Attorney Don Foote, in commenting on Tommy Lee's options, criticized the police alleged practice of releasing detainees and then taking them back into custody under SOEs. Because, you know, SOE, state of emergency rules, guidelines, gives them a bit more leeway. Some of the person's rights under state of emergency have been suspended. For instance, they are able to hold you without saying a word for about 90 days at max. That's 3 months. Sitting in a jail cell for 3 months. Not guilty. Walk out. See you again on the next SOE. That kind of an attitude. Now, Mr. Tommy Lee can always sue for false imprisonment. There's another one he could sue for. That is how the law works, because one is presumed innocent until proven guilty. But you, the police, you just take innocent persons into custody, lock them up, and then just release them, said the attorney, Mr. Don Foote. Now, boy, it's as far as he goes, my opinion, my personal opinion is, if they had something on Tommy Lee that was solid already, I think they would have came out and said that already and formally charged him. At this point, we're going to have to wait until the tribunal. The tribunal has been rescheduled. So basically, another 6 men, you understand, 6 people were recently arrested again. So I don't know what go on with the number 6, you know. But right now, may I tell you, say, it look dread. So check it out. Tommy Lee case postponed, right? So they takes him all the way to the time when he was supposed to go to court. And on that day, they postponed it. And then they scheduled 3 hearings. So you say, I see or something. This isn't like you're just going to go before the judge and they already know ahead of time that this thing is going to need 3 hearings. Is a whole court case going on being battled behind the scenes that we out here don't know about at this present time. 2 arrested in murder of the St. James accountant. I don't know if you see that news, but yesterday I put up a video on the channel where I talked about this prominent accountant who tried to save his daughter from being abducted as she was being harassed by men. And go look at that video. Now, the people that were in it that are suspected of being perpetrators in it, 2 of them have been arrested. People attack because the word on the street is that those 2 that have been arrested are also a part of, there you have it, the word, Sparta gang. I just took carload a man that was riding around whole day, and I do them thing on the road, cause that's a for them thing there. And there's even a talk out there that this was actually not really about the daughter. It's not the daughter them come for. Them just come and the daughter dead. And when the daughter was there, them just figured they would mess with the daughter in the meantime until the father showed up. It was actually a planned hit on this accountant. And that one goes deeper. I don't have any information yet other than that. And that is just word of mouth and pass around. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is follow up that story. So stay tuned where we talk more about that as more information is revealed. 6 more arrested and 3 guns seized. Now, like I said, if you have any doubt that the man them attack, the man them attack, the JCF, which is the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the police force along with the JDF, put out information that these joint operations are working. And again, another 6. So the story on that one is that 3 guns and 18 rounds of ammunition were seized. And I'm actually taking this information directly from the Jamaica Constabulary Force page on social media handle Instagram. Okay? 3 guns, 18 rounds of ammunition seized in Hendon, Norwood in St. James about 6 a.m. today. And that was posted yesterday. It says that the guns that were seized was a 1 Glock pistol, 1 Taurus 9mm pistol, and 1 Chrome 9mm pistol, of which they do not know what the make or model of it is. Make not yet ascertained is what it says. I don't know how that is possible. I don't know if everything file off of the gun and all that. Anyways, 6 men were also taken into custody. Now, in just over a week, the security forces that are operating in St. James have seized 10 firearms and 162 rounds of ammunition. 10 firearms. The man them strap get take away. Somebody is talking. Jamaica's most wanted man, Delano Wilmot, otherwise called Prekey Boy, he was shot and killed during operations in the late July, and an M16 rifle was seized in his possessions in that operation. Now here what? Like I said when I started this video, I said it's funny how is when election time come around, we are getting all this effort from the security forces. Do y'all realize that in recent time, we have 4 wanted men in just under 30 days? 4 wanted men already off the streets. You have Prekey Boy, then you have Plank, which was recently, then you have Hitler, and then you have Terminator Boy. And them 2 went down in a gunfight with another set of 6, which we will call the Clarendon 6, which recently happened, where all 6 of them get slapped away in the one operation. Nobody never lived to tell about it, what really happened. So we just have to take the security forces' words right now for what it is. 6 in a Clarendon, 6 dead, and 6 more arrested again where these 3 guns were seized. 6, and 6 again. Me no know. That's why I said, me and the number 6, nah friend up right now. 6 dead in shootout in Clarendon. So anyway, Tommy Lee arrested, and then a bag of man arrested after him. Things look suspicious. That's all me I said. Especially the event where the corporate area searching of the apartments. Why would they take this man out of jail cell, have him handcuffed and riding around with them to go search multiple apartments in the corporate area? Either they're trying to bait him up and then put him back out on the street for guns to be turned in his direction. This is real enough, because it can go any way. That's why I'm staying neutral, and that's why I'm arguing from both sides of the fence. How the security forces are seeing it and playing it versus what the real outcome could be as in ramifications in this man's life if he really is not involved in all these things they are claiming that he is involved in. Now, I don't know. Who owns that guest house? The guest house which part Plank them they get catch. Who owns that guest house? That's another question that needs to be answered. You see it? Anyhow, that is what it is right now. I want to stay tuned as more is revealed. A lot of people are being arrested. A lot of people are being killed. A lot is coming out. Stay tuned for more. It's SouFLoTV, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Do you think that they're going to let Tommy Lee walk? Or do you think that they are putting something together strong enough to actually keep him there and then finally charge him? Do you think that if he is released again without being charged, that he should go full force and sue the daylights out of the system in Jamaica? Because this clearly would seem like harassment, lost wages, mash up the man's mind, mash up him income, and all these kind of things. Defamation of character, you name it. Talk up. Let's have a discussion here. I'm out. Peace.